Do you think Battle Royale mode, do you think it's a craze? Do you think it's a temporary fad, or is it here to stay? I personally think that it's a new game mode. I think it's team deathmatch, it's conquest, it's capture the flag.
Yeah, you're just gonna have it in your
horde
playlists.
mode. I think
like
it's gonna be a playlist. I think it's permanent.
That's actually a good point. Horde mode. A lot of games do horde mode now.
Yeah, I think that's where that stands with that. So, and anyone disagree? Do you disagree with me?
No,
Ms.
I
Spicy?
mean, Battle Royale's been around for like 7 years.
Yeah.
From the Arma days, and I knew it was only a matter of time because I that's why I bought Arma.
Yeah.
Was to play Battle Royale
Sure.
on those game modes. It's here to stay for sure.
Do you think PUBG survives big games like? I mean, because let's be honest, what Grand Theft Auto or what Rockstar does with multiplayer, it does very well.
No, I think Battle Royale survives because I think
You mean PUBG?
PUBG, sorry, yeah. Because I think PUBG is the World of Warcraft of the genre.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Like,
That's
it's
that's a
kinda
very good analysis.
It's the
analogy.
It's the big guy, you know.
Yeah.
And then you got your other ones like for example Fortnite. I'd compare it to like an ESO. Good game, a lot of people playing it.
But it's no Warcraft in your opinion.
There you go. You know, but it's not
Okay.
quite Warcraft.
McSpicy, do you like that analogy? Agree with that analogy? Thinks that PUBG stays, or does it just become so saturated that it becomes a one-trick pony, and everybody and all these other games can do their mode, but then also have more features to offer?
I mean, I don't know. I'd hate to see PlayerUnknown disappear because, I mean, that was such a good idea, and if he's got more ideas like that, you know, he could bring more genres out. And honestly, at the time when that came out, the reason I wanted to play it is because every other genre I felt like it was stale.
Sure.
There was no. This is back in the Call of Duty days. You know, there was no progression in gaming. I felt a little bit, you know, and that was why it was so refreshing for me, is because it was different. It was you know, the loot and grab and just the way, you know, PUBG is.
Yeah.
But no, I'd hate to see him go. I don't. He's there. I mean, it's a good game, but Fortnite, for example, that is a really good game.
Yeah.
And they've improved it substantially as time goes on.
So do you think that Fortnite is superior to PUBG at this point in your in your preferences?
No, I don't think it's superior. I think it's different enough to you can like both. I like them both. You know, it's not an exclusivity kind of a thing. It's I like to play this and then I like to play this. However, Fortnite is, I mean, they're adding so much cool stuff that they just came out with crossbows, you know, which doesn't sound like much, but they have like the emotes that you can.
The minigun a little while ago.
The minigun, yeah, and like it's so when you kill somebody and you can quickly do a dab or start doing the charlatan, you know, and stuff like, and it's such a fun game, and it's there's so much under the hood improvements. I think PlayerUnknown is such a smaller developer that I do see a concern there.
You do see eventually over time maybe he gets pushed out of his own market space that he developed.
There's a possibility.
Okay.
I mean, Fortnite calls it Battle Royale. That's like a big finger to a guy that didn't know how to to get a patent. It's a trademark.
Sure.
Because he codes video games. He can't fight that apparently because it wasn't licensed or the trademark.
Having said that, he's got a ton of money. I mean, remember, Fortnite is free to play. He sold all of those copies of that game in order to develop it. And you got to imagine microtransactions are going to be a big part of that game with cosmetics and stuff like that.
Well, he sold 3 million copies in 3 months on one
platform. So I do think the money is there to do it. I do agree with Jordan. I think that's a good analysis, is the World of Warcraft. Yeah. No other, while it's a feature and other games have come out, no other game has done it. However, having said that, Rockstar is no joke. Everything Rockstar does in multiplayer and just going off of Grand Theft Auto Online, it does, I think, the best. Like you take
except networking.
But I think again, this is the alpha. This was the beta.
Yeah.
For Red Dead Redemption. I think Battle Royale being in Red Dead Redemption is already going to be contender for Game of the Year, most likely, right? Yeah. This is before it comes out, just based off its pedigree alone. It's going to be a huge selling game. If Battle Royale is that fun in the Old West on horses, oh man,
Yeah, so like Innova in chat says, I like the realistic part of PUBG, but Fortnite cartoon is a fun option. And the big one here is it's free to play. I have every one of my nephews, and I have a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people play Fortnite.
Yeah, they're all like 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all playing Fortnite right now.
Sure.
So free to play is no joke too, and it's probably. I don't know. It's probably the best free-to-play game that's been made. I mean, I guess Hearthstone is up there, so that competes with it too.
Yeah.
I don't know of a better free-to-play game, I'll be honest, because free-to-play usually has a lot of issues, right? You know, and it's usually there's just... I don't know. I think Fortnite... See, that, and why I'm bringing that up is I originally was a PUBG, snob.
Sure.
You know, remember how many episodes ago was it where I was like, I don't think they can touch them, but now they're so good, and yeah, you get Rockstar involved, you get big boys involved in this as well.
Yeah,
they might be nudged out. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
but
yeah.